Guys, it's not just Bravo with some good reality TV. Netflix is killing it. And obviously, with Selling Sunset, Selling the OC, we have some fun reality stars over there. Recently, Alex Hall from Selling the OC stopped by Heather McDonald's Juicy Scoop podcast. And I've mentioned it in comments and in some of my videos before. Heather McDonald's, she's the OG, she's the GOAT. She is honestly one of my favorites. So of course I'm gonna watch anytime she has a podcast. So most recently, Alex Hall was on it. She gave us some great updates. So if you guys enjoy, all things Bravo Love, Housewives, some other pop culture tea and gossip, I got you here on Bravo Hot Tea. Definitely subscribe and let's get into it. Okay, so Alex Hall stopped by, and you guys should definitely watch Heather's podcast. It's very good. I'm only going to talk about like a couple things that were juicy and some other things that I came across on my own to kind of like tie everything in together about the season that just aired, some of the problematic people on the cast. So let's get into it. A good portion of this interview was in regards to Tyler, who, of course, appeared to be her love interest. They were flirty in season one. They left us off with cliffhangers in both season 2 and season 3, where they weren't just flirty, they were a little more than flirty. They seemed to be each other's love interest on the show. It's definitely giving soap opera vibes, and she further explains his behavior off camera. On my recap review of Selling the OC, you guys can find it on this channel, and I will link it at the end of this video. I think I was definitely a little bit harsh on Alex Hall, but you guys, the way the show edited her, presented her, it just gave us a certain view, a certain narrative of Alex Hall. And at the end of the day, we don't know these people. These people are like characters to us on a show. We only get an edited version of her. And in that video, I said Alex Hall needs a man who is really, I think she needs a man who's like a leading man, an executive type. And turns out I was right because she gave us the tea on Tyler Stanaland. So apparently he was like one way on camera and acted very weird off camera. And when they were off camera, he would kind of like ghost her a little bit. And then obviously at the end of season 3, after filming wrapped, it seems like he just ghosted everyone, including her. And then even at the end of season 2, he just went off on a great trip to, I think it was like Australia or New Zealand, off to Fiji, basically across the world. And he didn't even tell her for a month. He was just gone. So this guy, it just seems like he just does whatever according to the mood. Whatever side of the bed he wakes up on, he just goes with the flow, whatever that day means for him. So that's what it seems like. And so, yeah, he acted weird with her on screen, off screen. He is the one that apparently pursued her. So he kept saying he wants a wife and all that stuff. And you guys keep in mind, like, Alex Hall, she's already a mom. She has a couple kids. She had kids early. Like, she's a woman. Like, she got things going for herself. So she needs like a man. Whereas Tyler is very like puppy doggish. Like, he's still, he's still young. He can like get another. And yeah, he's just like very wishy-washy. And I feel like if you are a woman in your 30s or women with kids or whatever, you need a man with a backbone. And Tyler, he ain't it. She also talked about that TikTok executive guy that she was seeing. He already knew he was going to move to London. So it's a little bit weird that this man knew he was going to move, but then he still pursued Alex Hall. Um, it's just what I got from this interview, and yeah, like I really liked her in this interview, not so much on the show, but in the interview, she seemed really great. These men pursue these women who have a lot going on for themselves. And sometimes it just seems like these men, it doesn't matter if they are the executive types, they just want attention. Like, I don't know what it is. Is it like some sort of validation that they want? It's just like very, very weird. So women, if you are, if you're out there on the market, if you are dating, you better come prepared and ask those tough questions on date one. And if the man, then you don't hear from him, you just did yourself a favor, or he just did you a favor. Um, by ghosting you, or you not hearing from him. So these men will waste your time for their own validation, for their own whatever. So if you get nothing else from this video of mine covering Alex Hall and the updates regarding OC, please take that with you. She did talk about the stuff between her and Kayla. I just really think her and Kayla, yes, they are both single moms. They both had kids earlier on in life. I get all of that. They're both working women in real estate. I think her and Kayla could be such great, amazing friends, and friends who are a great support system for one another. I just think her and Kayla, that's not gonna happen because they are kind of like oil and water. They're similar, but very different, and, they're both independent, strong women, and I guess they just seem to butt heads a lot. Her and Kayla are not on good terms, so if they do have a new season, I think we're gonna see more of the drama between Alex Hall, and Kayla, just trying to make up, things happen, they make up again, more shit show. That just seems to be the cycle with Alex Hall and Kayla. Here's the thing, when it comes to the Sean Austin situation, she gave really good props to Austin, saying that he is a family man, and Austin, if he wants whichever way he wants to swing, if he wants to go for it, he's gonna go for it. Now, at the end of the day, Alex Hall and what's his name? Not Sean, Austin, they seem like they're buddies, they're good friends. So I understand Alex Hall is going to stand up for Austin. It's the guy with the beautiful blonde wife with the two beautiful girls. So but it seemed like Sean probably just wanted more camera time, and that's kind of what Alex Hall reiterated during her interview with Heather Mc Donalrd. Sean has his real estate license for 2 years, and he did not sell one house. Now, I'm not saying you have to, your first house needs to be like a $5 million house, right? But he could have at least sold maybe a condo, maybe start with, I don't know how much condos are in the OC, what, like 800K? Maybe start with a condo, maybe work on some smaller listings. You don't need to start with the big fish. You start somewhere, you gotta, sell something smaller, and then, work your way up. So I just found it very puzzling that the man didn't sell a house for 2 years. So what did he do for 2 years to pay the bills? And then he gets this opportunity to be on Selling the OC. And obviously, season one and two, he was kind of like there, but just an addition, like just like filler to take up screen space and screen time. And then I guess season three, he's like, you know what, I'm gonna bring it. And so maybe he embellished some of the stuff with him and Austin, him and Tyler. I don't know about Austin hitting on him regarding the gym stuff. Maybe he was just like excited that Sean was gonna be working out more, and he's like, "Hey, bro, like your legs are looking great." And then maybe Sean took it another way. Look, at the end of the day, you and I, we are never going to get the truth. We're only going to get bits and pieces, and it's a TV show at the end of the day. So it's up to us to make up our minds who we believe, who we don't believe. Now, getting back to Tyler, obviously him and Brittany filed for divorce after she saw season one. And obviously, she's an actress. She's been an actress for a while. And I said in my recap of my Selling the OC video, like, it just seems like Tyler Stanaland. He comes from, a certain caliber of a family. He's Mr. He's like a rich kid. He just gets whatever he wants. And then marrying an actress like Brittany Snow, that's, yeah, maybe she's not like Tom Cruise level or Angelina Jolie level, but she's a working actress. She has notoriety, and actresses, sometimes they're at a high in their career, sometimes it gets a little low. And I don't know when they got married, but at the end of the day, he scored a gorgeous, amazing actress who we do not see falling out of clubs and that messiness. Now, I did come across this when I was looking into Tyler Hall. Guys, this is a bit old. This was posted um, a while ago. I think this is like I don't have the date stamp here, but this is from like a while ago. But basically, it just further adds to the playboy behavior of Tyler Stanaland, where so the message said selling OCs recently divorced off his playboy, had a serious girlfriend during all of season 2 and 3. Okay, so I'm assuming this came out recently because they're covering season 2 and 3. The pair began dating late last year after they were introduced by family. I have thoughts on that. They broke up recently when she found out he had been cheating on her with his coworker. So I'm assuming that's Alex Hall. So the part where it said the pair began dating late last year after they were introduced by family. Wasn't Justin Bieber introduced to the now Haley Bieber? Their families introduced them, and then obviously, I guess, like both having the same faith and denomination, that was an encouraging factor for the both of them to get married. And like I said, these type of families of a certain social economic caliber. Um, this is how it works, guys. And then the part where they broke up recently when she found out he had been cheating on her with his coworker. This is like the same thing over again. So Brittany Snow was, obviously he was married to Brittany Snow, and then Snow watched season 1, as we all did, and he was flirtatious with a number of the women who are his colleagues. And then she filed for divorce. And then in that blind item, it appears that Tyler, I guess, was with this girl that he was introduced to by his family. And then she saw the behavior between him and Alex Hall, and then she was like, I'm not putting up with this. And then she broke up with him. So when it comes to Tyler Stanaland, this man clearly has a pattern. He's not really ready to settle down and do all of that, is how it is coming across to me. And obviously he went back to daddy's firm. He got his taste in the limelight with being on selling the OC. And I don't know, he seems like a dog. That's all I gotta say. Okay, so where are we now when it comes to selling the OC? In terms of logistics, Alex Hall mentioned how Adam DeVillo and the particular production staff that he has, they film selling Sunset for half the year and then selling the OC for half the year. So if there are new selling the whatever cities added on, it could be a timing issue. But at the same time, when we look at selling the OC, we of course have Tyler Stanaland in the middle. He was definitely like main cast and involved in a lot of the drama. He's gone. He went back to daddy's real estate firm, which is where he started. What else? Sean is gone for obvious reasons. Who else left? Jarvis left. And I'm thinking, am I missing anyone else? I think everyone else is still there. So are they gonna maybe add some new cast members? We shall see. Or maybe they'll take a little bit more time to figure things out, maybe introduce another city into the mix. Who knows? These are just me running wild with my own theories and possibilities. But I mean, it's a great show. I look forward to whatever new season they'll have. And yeah, go check out that interview she had on Heather Mc Donald's podcast. You guys, let me know your thoughts on selling the OC. I think the newest selling the Sunset season is coming up. So that's exciting. With the selling, the way they film like the selling shows, it is so bright. It always takes me like a little bit to get my eyes, I guess, what's the word? Kind of like acclimated to how bright it is. So selling sunset, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'll definitely cover it on my page here on YouTube, Bravo Hot Tea. And again, if you guys enjoy all things housewives, Bravo loves, reality, pop culture tea, I got you, and I will catch you all later.